I am sending you an angel who will go before you. Exodus. I will send an angel. 23. Exodus 23. I really wanted to get this. Exodus 23 from verse 20. Somebody read. Exodus chapter 23 from verse 20. I want to, because we're talking about that God knows you. So because he knows you, and because he knows me, so he sets angels in our pathway.
My angel shall go before thee. Verse 23.
Can you start all over, sir?
Start from 20.
From 20.
From 20.
Yes.
Behold, I send an angel.
Behold, I send an angel. I didn't want to miss that, because since we're talking about, thank you, Lord Holy Ghost, about the fact that God knows me. So if I am going to run into a danger as I drive out throughout the whole day, so what God has done is to send an angel to go before me. Tell them, I say, God is sending an angel to go before you today. Keep reading, sir.
Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. So
every pathway that we are taking on a daily basis, God has set an angel to go before us. Clear. Isaiah 45 also. Somebody look at Isaiah 45. Isaiah 45 verse 2. Isaiah 45 verse 2. It also buttress this. Somebody read that. Isaiah 45 verse 2.
I will go before thee.
I will go before you, and I will make crooked ways straight.
And I will break in place the gates.
I will cut asunder every roadblocks, every stormy block. I will wipe out, I will level every mountain in your way. And
I will break in pieces the gates of brass, and cut in asunder the bars of iron.
And keep reading.
And I will give thee the treasures of the darkness.
So I will give you the hidden treasures of what? Darkness. So some stuff that look like it's been hidden in your life, some blessings. Someone say blessing.
Blessing.
So because we still have to talk about blessing today. In the middle of all the chaos happening around the whole world, we still have to talk about what? Blessing. So God is saying, I will send my angel to go before you. Who is an angel? An angel is a messenger. Sent from God to come and guard every one of us. The good news here is that every one of us have an angel. I don't care who you are, what your name is coming. Your name will be called Chichi Chonchon. God is sending an angel to watch over you. That's the good news. Somebody say that's the good news. So let's go back to Exodus 23-21 now. Read, sir.
For beware of him and obey his words.
So the good thing here, God is saying that this angel, my angel that I have dispatched to you, is saying, watch him and be careful to make sure that you obey everything he tells you to do. Why? Because the angel does not have a word of his own. The angel is repeatedly telling you exactly what God has asked him to tell you. Read.
Provoke him not.
He said, do not provoke him. Listen to him and don't disobey what he said.
For he will not pardon your transgressions. For my name is in him.
For my name is in who? In him. So which means as the angel, every time someone says, I have had experiences of angels. The angels are not speaking, write this down. An angel does not come to us to speak words of his own. The angel, the Bible talks about the fact that we are a little lower than the angels. Psalms from that scripture is from Psalms 8, from verse 5, 6, 7, and 8. since we're dealing with the angel, I wanted you to, because since we're dealing with can somebody quickly just read Psalms 8 from verse 5, just to prove to you who you are, that in the middle of the chaos and all that you might be going through, God is mindful, is watchful. God's plan for you is of peace and not of evil. Amen. Somebody read Psalms 8 from verse 5. So you made me little lower than the angels. So God made us a little lower than the angels. But what God did was that He crowned you and I. Everybody say crown. Crown is a form of a helmet, a certain glory. There's a certain glory that is upon you and I. Amen. A certain glory that the enemy can't touch. A certain glory that is
certain glory of royalty.
A certain glory of royalty. Everyone say royalty.
Royalty.
Glory means respect. Glory means distinction. Glory means some type of articulation. What a measure of blessing from God.
Amen.
A blessing that is conferred upon a believer.
Amen.
Psalms 8. Keep reading. So God has crowned you, and I just want you to know before you walk out of here this afternoon that you're not just somebody. God has crowned you and I, yes, up to our little children, with what? Glory and honor. Honor means distinction. Amen. We are a distinct people. We are people of respect. We are a people of honor. Don't let your supervisor put you down and call you names. No, he's not supposed to call you any name other than the name that you carry. Can the church say amen? Amen. So God made us Lord. That one Lord there means He made us to be in control. He made us to rule over. We are supposed to rule over. I'm trying to tell you who you are. I don't want you to come here, get depressed, walk here crying. Oh, I don't know. No. I want you to know that you are somebody, that God has created this oil. The oil well belongs to us. Amen. The silver and gold belongs to us. Amen. The airplanes belong to us. Amen. The limousines and the Rolls Royces belong to us. Amen. Some of you say, well, that's not why I come here. I don't know why you came here. I came here to speak in tongues. I came here to have everything that God said is mine. Amen. I'm tired of a broke church. Amen. I don't want to be a preacher that don't have anything. That's it. Amen. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. He's crowned us with glory and honor. And He has allowed us to have dominion. The next verse says dominion. Everybody say dominion. Dominion. I want to prove to you who you are. That's who you are.
Hallelujah, Jesus.
So David was saying in Psalms 139, say, Thou hast searched me. Thou hast searched me. And you know me. Go back to Psalms 1. That's where we are. Psalms 139. Thou hast searched me and know me. Oh Lord, our Heavenly Father, Thou hast searched me and know me.
Verse 5.
Read verse 5, Psalms 139, verse 5.
Oh, excuse me, it's verse 4. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely.
Isn't that something? Thou hast beset me behind it before, And lay that verse 4. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Jehovah, thou knowest it altogether. Isn't that something?
Amen.
That's so powerful. God is saying, you don't even know who I am to you. Before you even speak a word out of your mouth, I already know what you are about to say. I already know the inner thoughts. I already know what is in your heart to say out. And if I will buttress that scripture, let me buttress it. Thank you, Lord, Holy Ghost. Blessed be the name of the Lord with Jeremiah 33:3. Somebody read. Jeremiah 33:3. Who? Jeremiah 33:3.
Jeremiah. Call to me and I will answer you.
Call to me and I will answer you. Are we calling upon God even in this end time? Are we calling upon God when we wake up in the morning? Are we calling upon God before we eat our breakfast? Are we calling upon God before we dress up to go to work? Are we calling upon God on our way to our workplaces when there are accidents and incidents on the highways and byways? Are we calling upon God before we go to bed at night? Are we actually talking to God, or we are constantly on our cell phones and on movies, HBO or WhatsApp or Twitter? Are we calling upon God? Are we praying? To call upon God means to pray. The spiritual connotation to calling upon God is prayer.
Amen.
And what is prayer? Prayer means to pray means to talk to God. Prayer is communication. I hear people as I travel on Miracle Crusade, especially back in Africa, they say, Pastor, pray for me. Somebody pray for me because somebody is praying witchcraft on me. Somebody is praying. I said, and I stopped. I said, man, sir, stop. Did you say that somebody is praying against you? Oh yeah, please help me pray that God will come down from heaven, kill him, bury him. I said, if that person